Hello Taurus, and welcome to your August reading. I'm so excited to look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Taurus collective. We're looking through the window of Taurus. Remember, these energies can be reversed. If it doesn't resonate with you, I'm not going to resonate with everybody. So stick around, and maybe you can find out the crystals and the essential oils, and you can do the release of the trapped emotions if the reading does not resonate with you. There's other things in this video than just that. During this reading, the angels and guides are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. So if your higher self accepts it, then you'll get it. And if it doesn't, then don't worry about it. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, guys. I just want to thank all the people who've donated to this channel, who commented, who like, support in any way, by watching the videos, by watching the ads, by watching or by clicking on any of the Amazon links. That all brings in revenue. Everything that I talk about here will be in the description box down below, so you can go check it out. There's lots of things in there. But I do appreciate that, and welcome new people for coming. I appreciate you here, and thank you for checking me out. All right, guys, so let's get started. So the month of August is very interesting because what we learned through the full moon reading and then all the energy updates was communications coming in. The sword of truth is coming in for a lot of people. It's like people can't hold back anymore. They've got to just get it out. I'm tired of holding on to these. It's just like, it's going to be vomiting at the mouth. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be chatty, people just chatting, reminiscing chats. I mean, all that stuff. Let's see what happens. Aries had a beautiful reading. Remember that astrology is not tarot. Tarot is not astrology. Tarot is a reading energy. Astrology is literally looking at your chart. But we do it this way to segment it out so that you have a place to come. But you can pretty much look at any video because we're all connected in energy. We're all connected in the same web of energy. So, yeah, so you can pretty much look at anything. Now, what will come out, I do not know if it's going to be love or career or soulmate stuff. I have no idea. We're just going to find out what's happening for the month. What's the biggest energy for the Taurus collective. Now, so cross watchers, remember these energies can be reversed. You might be like, hey, that's me. Okay, that might be you. All right, looking good so far. All right. All right, and we'll talk about it. Done with that. Okay. Now, the overall energy is seeing things in a different way than you've ever seen before because of this reunion or this union that you had. Now you're starting to see life in just a different way, which is really cool. So let's see. So we had this reunion or this union that came in. It could be a work union, a career union, a money union. It could be. It could also be a soulmate cycle. It could be a soulmate coming in, or it came in. Maybe you got reunited or reconnected with somebody that you really, really liked a lot or adored. Or maybe you're wanting to. Not all Tauruses have. I was telling Aries that as well because they had communication, but not all Aries have gotten that communication yet, and that's because there's just a lot of people watching this. So some of you guys have already had this manifestation. Some of you guys are about to get it, and some of you guys haven't gotten it just yet, but it will come in. It's almost like when you look at astrology too. We have the different degrees to our chart. This is really important, because depending on when it will happen to you will depend on the degree. So we have early degree placements, middle degree placements, and late degree placements. If you go in the description box down below and look for Annie Botticelli, she explains all of that. She's a wonderful astrologist. She's amazing. I like to watch her stuff. Okay. So, where are you coming from? Well, I guess you just had this Queen of Cups, could be male or female, but you had a Queen of Cups come back into your life. Somebody who's really intuitive. Very nurturing. They treasure people. They're the ideal romantic partner. Somebody that if you didn't get with this person, you wanted to. You know what I mean? Or even if this is like a work thing, you kind of look at this person like, wow, like we're professional, but if we were on a romantic thing, I might think about dating you. You know what I mean? So it could be that way as well. But this person is very stable. She has great boundaries. She has the motherly love. She's loving. She's caring. And she just makes the world a better place. She's somebody who follows her heart and her dreams and her happiness. And everything that this person has done has been something that they said they were going to do. They didn't just fall into anything. It was like, I'm going to do this, they did it. I'm going to do this, they did it. And so that's what type of person that we're dealing with. That if Taurus, if it hasn't come in for you yet, they're coming in. And for those people that have already seen this person, then you know who I'm talking about, okay? But definitely this person, and it could be a soulmate, it could be maybe a boss. It just really depends on how it manifests in your life, okay? What I'm seeing is the energy for the month is actually this planning stage. Like, now you got this new information, so it's like, what do I do with it? Where do I go? How does this fit into my life? You know, if this is a person that came in, like, does this person become my lover? Or does this person become a really good friend? Or is this person somebody that I could do a business deal with? I mean, it depends on how it's manifesting. So some of you guys, it's going to be love and relationship. Some of you guys, it'll be career. But maybe you're looking at this like, how does this person fit into my life? Yeah, I'm just hearing, like, for some of you guys, it's like a deal of some sort, like maybe a music deal, a music contract, where you had someone, and I'm just giving an example, but they're showing me like signing like a deal or a contract with someone. And so you're like, how does this fit? Like, should I have them be my manager? Should I have them do this? Something like that, you know, is what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. All right, so, and what's crossing over you is this energy of the King of Wands, is that you know that they haven't shown their whole self to you yet. Like, you know, like a bit of you knows, there we go, I can't get it out. You know that this person has all these great qualities because maybe you've been observing them for a while. Maybe you've had conversations about them with other people, and then they kind of feel the same, and you're starting to see like how people view this person, but you know that there's something deeper, there's something more, there's something that they're not telling you everything. And that's okay, because maybe you guys aren't really close, like, so maybe they shouldn't be telling you everything yet. But I'm feeling like you're wanting them to, though. Like you want this to be a closer relationship, whether this is a closer work relationship or this is a closer like relationship in love, but you definitely do want it to be closer. And what is coming towards you, well, let's wait on that. So what I'm hearing is, your question is, you're so tired of toxic energy and narcissism that this person, okay, the people that came to you before this person showed you these same qualities of this person, but they weren't real. So for you, you're kind of questioning, is this real? Is this person for real? You know, because I've seen people like this before, and when I get to know them, they turn out to be crap. You know, but there's a part of you that's like, but maybe you knew this person before, and so you're like, no, I've known this person before. But then you're like, you know, it's funny. It's like when you see people, you see their Facebook profiles or their social media profiles on Instagram or whatever, and their lives look amazing, and then you call them on the phone, and their life is nothing like they say it is on social media. However, there are some people that you do contact, and their lives are exactly like they posted out on social media. So for you, I think there's this confusion. It's like, is this person real? Are they really who they say they are? Because to you, it almost seems too good to be true. And last time you thought it was too good to be true, you ended up in a toxic relationship. And so you're like, ugh, you know, is this too good to be true? Is this person really genuine, trustworthy, and vulnerable? Is this really this type of person? And how can this person be all of these things is another question you're asking. How are they good at money? How are they good at taking care of their body? And how are they good at everything? Like there's no such thing as that type of person on the planet. And I'm going to tell you there are. They're few and far between, but there are. There are people who are like that are really, you know, like, for instance, I'm seeing a picture of Aries, you know, where they have a checklist of all the things that they want to be. And like for me, when I was growing up, I had like a checklist in my mind of the things that I thought made somebody a really good person. And I was like, okay, I gotta learn about finances. That's really important in order for you to be a good person, because I'm a list person. So I had it all listed out. I gotta be good at finances. So I did everything I could to figure out finances. And then I'm like, oh, I got to be good at my career. So I did everything I could to be good at my career. Oh, I got to be good at my relationship with my spouse. Oh, I did everything I could to be good at that, you know, and I got to be a good parent. And I had this checklist. And it was interesting because when I finally started doing my spiritual journey, that my angels and guides actually said that to me. You have done every single thing. You have accomplished everything in your life except for your spiritual journey. And we are so grateful that you are finally doing it. I thought that was really funny. Anyway, so the Queen of Pentacles is what's coming towards you, which is awesome. You're going to find that this person is really reliable. If you open up your communication with this person and you open up your relationship and your heart to this person, you're going to find it's exactly what you're looking for. It's reliable, it's well off, it's very generous. This person has a lot of wisdom. They've been through the ringer in life. They have been there, done that. And it's not, oh, I've been there, done that. I know everything. I'm sure you run into those people. I know. Like you try to talk to them like, I know. Oh, okay. You know? Okay. All right. Well, have fun with that. But they're just really good at it. I mean, they have that checklist. They have the finance checklist, the health checklist, the sex checklist, the fertility, children. I mean, creativity, taking care of their body and their money and their home and their everything. They have the checklist and they have gone by that checklist their entire life. This person is for real. For real. All right, so that's cool. All right, so then what's going to happen is you're going to be in the energy of the Page of Cups, where you're like, you know what, I want to offer my openness to this person. I want to be more vulnerable to this person. So you're like, you know what, this is cool. I'm glad that that's who you are, because I've been wanting to bring good news and love. And I wanted to dream with someone, and I wanted to be more intuitive with someone. I wanted to explore my spirituality with someone. I wanted to enjoy life in a different way with someone. I think maybe you were feeling kind of stagnant in the relationships that you were having. And so this person coming in, it's like, you know what? And whether, like I said, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't have to be love and romance. It could just be a friendship. But this person coming in is kind of like, yeah, I want to do this. I do. I want to have an emotional relationship with someone, a very connected relationship with someone that I'm not getting in another place. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you have to be romantic with this person. It could just be like, you know how to do this, and I respect that about you. And I want to move in this direction. I want some of that too. I want to learn what you know so I can bring it into other relationships, because I feel like you're feeling that not everybody has these qualities. Not everybody that surrounds you has this type of intuition, connection. I don't know. It's just like a deeper soul connection of some sort. The people around you, not this person, but other people around you, are not feeling in their power right now. They feel, I don't know if the word is like weak within themselves, but they're just not standing in their truth. They're not standing. And that's kind of, I think, why you're trying to find a different relationship. Those of you who are married, I don't believe, or I don't feel like it's that you're wanting to like cheat or anything like that. I don't really feel that. I feel like it's more like you want to learn something new. I don't feel like you're like going outside of a relationship. I don't feel that. It doesn't feel negative. It feels more like, well, I'm not really getting what I need from this other person right now. It doesn't mean that I won't later, and it doesn't mean that I can't teach the person I love how to do this. But I feel like maybe you want to come to this person as a friendship, and it could be like a male to male friendship, or a female to female friendship, or it's platonic. That's the word I'm thinking of, because there's our men and men that like each other, and women and so that doesn't make any sense. I guess the word is platonic. It could be a really good platonic. It could be flirtatious as well, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, I guess is what I'm saying, because you can learn a lot of things from other people. Yeah, you may have like a crush on this person because you like all the aspects about them, but that doesn't mean that it's going in that direction. It can very well, like if this person can't get out of their stuff and eventually you go, hey, you know what, I can't anymore. You know, you're stuck in you're closed off. Like, so the negative energy of an emperor would be closed off, not listening, not living in their power, those types of things. They're just not taking risks in life. It's almost a card of giving up. Like somebody around you probably has decided they're just kind of giving up right now, and I think that might be bothering you. Okay, don't let it bother you. Why don't you lean into this other relationship, learn what you can learn from this person, and then maybe you can bring it into the emperor and help the emperor heal as well. Okay. But the Emperor healing is not your, it's not your responsibility. It's the Emperor's responsibility to heal themselves. So your responsibility is just to gain whatever information you can, heal your own self. And if Emperor wants to come along and heal themselves too, great. And if not, well, then later on down the line, maybe 5, 6, a year, 5, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever, after you're done with that karmic relationship, maybe you would move into a relationship with this person. That's possible. All right, so what your hopes are is just justice in life. Just justice, the right contract. The apologies need to be given, you know what I mean? Maybe just hearing the truth from someone. You know, did you really like me? You know, did you really like me like that? Because I really liked you. You know, or just getting an apology because maybe somebody stopped talking to you. And out of the blue, out of nowhere, and you're just gone. And then they were done. And you're like, what happened? Just maybe getting some truth from that person, and not hearsay truth, but actual conversational truths. A lot of truths are coming out this month, so this would be a great month for that. So what is your the overall outcome for 0 to 3 months from now? Is going to be this great union with whatever's going on. Is you're going to feel really good about it. It's going to make you feel joyous, harmonious. There could be matrimony for those of you who aren't married and you want marriage. It could be in 3 to 6 months from now, maybe you're talking about marriage, or maybe you're seeing marriage with someone. And it's transforming all the anxiety that you've been feeling lately. So if you've been feeling any anxious feelings about anything in your life, it's going to transform that, because this person's going to bring in some information that you never heard before. You're going to be seeing things in a whole new light. Isn't that the card we got in the beginning? You're going to be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming, but I'm really glad I have that information, you know? And then 6 months to a year from now, what is this going to do? It's bringing this beautiful, childlike feeling, this freedom, this thing that you've been missing, this like thing that you've been longing for. It's going to be bringing that back for you through the swords of truth. Continual conversations with this person and learning what you can learn, and not every relationship has to turn out to be the relationship of a lifetime, but there are relationships that do help us grow, do help us change. There are relationships that are really important to our lives. So does this have to turn into romance? It doesn't have to. Maybe this is a boss. I mean, you're thinking about dating your boss. I don't know. Maybe you are, but maybe it's not that type of love. Maybe you're already in a marriage. But I think that, like, people coming into our lives, that's how we grow. We grow through relationships. We grow through people. And when we shut everybody out, we're not growing anymore. We're just learning from ourselves, and that's it. And that's great and all, because we have intuition and we have God speaking through us, and we can meditate all day long. But there's a level of growth when you have experiences with other people. Okay? What that's going to do is you're going to actually get to see this person's mask come off. You're actually going to get to see this person's wholeness for who they are. You get to see the things that not everybody gets to see. The things that not everybody gets to share with this person, that you're going to have the ability to take the mask off. You've had it before, maybe in the past, or maybe you've done really well helping other people remove their mask. But I'm not saying that the mask in this particular case is a bad thing. Why does everybody have to show everything to everybody? They don't. But they do choose specific people to share things with and say, you know what? I have had great experiences with your trustworthy in the past. And so, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. Okay? And that's really cool. And I feel like you're going to get that type of relationship with someone, that somebody's going to want to share things with you, and you're going to really be grateful for what they share. And you're going to be like, wow, you know what? My life is really changed by the things that you have, the conversations that we have had. And it started out small, but it turned out to be a really beautiful thing. And I thank you so much for that. That's basically how I'm feeling about that. Very good. So let's talk about your oils. So the two oils that came up for you, one of them is neroli, which is a great oil to have during at the bedside table because it will maximize the orgasmic experience, which is awesome. So you don't have to work so hard. Now there's a link in the description box down below. If you don't know what to order, say you don't know, should I start with the kit or should I just do the $35 membership? I do suggest that you don't do retail because it's 25% more. That's just ridiculous. So at least do the $35 membership and get 25% off for the entire year. That's the smartest way. Or you can waive that fee and get a kit. If you do that, then I automatically assign somebody to you that will help you learn about oils. If you need them, you can ask questions to them. I'll assign an actual person on my team to you. Now, if you don't know what to order, you can always email me. My email's in the description box down below. You can say, hey, can you help me decide what to order? And then I'll assign someone to you as well then. That's a good way to do that, okay? That way, if I'm too busy, I make sure that you're taken care of, okay? And so shared purpose is actually what that oil is for. It's already diluted, so you could just put it on the bottom of your feet. It smells really good. It actually smells like honeysuckle. It smells pretty. And it is a really, really good oil for sexuality, but this doesn't necessarily have to be sexuality. It could be just unified purpose, opening that conversation. The other oil that came up for you is lime, which is the zest of life. Lime is really good because it's a citrus oil. All citrus oil, though, don't put them on your face and go out in the sun because you're going to get a sunburn, so don't do that. So you could put it on the bottom of your feet. You could put it on your clothing. It's really good because it's going to uplift. Now, the thing about lime is if you're having some really obtrusive, horrible thoughts that you just can't get out of, or you want to just uplift your spirit, this is a great oil for that because it's just any citrus, but lime in particular is a really strong oil for raising the happiness vibration. Okay, so it's a really wonderful oil. You should definitely take a look at it. So we are going to do your crystal next, and then we're going to release the trapped emotions. The trapped emotions that came up for you are sadness and panic. So we're going to release some of those this month. You can come back to the video as many times as you need to. But after we do the crystal, I want you to find a meditative place where you can close your eyes and really focus in on what we're doing. It's only going to take like a minute or two for us to release those. And you can go to any video and listen to the meditations and release whatever you want. Okay, shungite is what you are having for your crystal this time, for this month, for the month of August. And shungite is a great oil, I did that last time too, a great stone to help you detox your life. Okay, so there's going to be some thoughts, some things that you're going to want to get rid of maybe while you're having these conversations. Remember, when you have conversations like this, I should have told Aries this, but invite your angels and spirit guides in to have this conversation. So it comes from the thoughts that come to your mind can be of a higher level of understanding and existence, and that both parties can hear the information the best way possible for them. Okay, because we have to go through everybody's filters when we have conversations. So that's a good thing to do. And when your body, mind, and spirit need a system reboot, this is an amazing stone to use. There'll be a link in the description box down below where you can get something. I like to do bracelets, but some guys like to do the stones in their pockets, okay? But basically, it's going to help you take a closer look at the things that you choose to surround yourself with and the things that you choose to put in and on your body as well. It's great for virtual cleansing as well, to cleanse out like the energetic sludge that's surrounding you, and that way you keep feeling your best all month. Some great core questions you can ask yourself is like, do you feel foggy or drained? What are you exposed to during these times? How would you feel if you gave your system a break from those sources? A wonderful affirmation to say is, I nurture myself by giving my system what it needs to release and what it does not. Very good. So that is beautiful. Let's go ahead and find a comfortable place and sit back. I'm going to invite Archangel Michael and your angels and spirit guides in for this releasing of trapped emotions technique, please. All right, go ahead and listen to the music and start to relax and center in your breath. So breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out The first one that we're going to do, Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance, please. Taurus has been holding on to sadness in their colon, and we want to go ahead and remove some of that sadness out of the colon. And so Taurus, I want you to think of something that makes you really sad, because then that will make it really big for you. It'll bring the emotion alive, but just having the intention alone is enough to release trapped emotions. So that's good too. But if you really want to release it, then think of something that makes you really sad. Maybe losing something, someone, maybe being alone, maybe, but I guess those are the major things, right? So go ahead and breathe in. And breathe out all the sadness that you can find in your colon. Breathe out. And breathe in. Grab all of the sadness from your colon and breathe out. Very good. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to please take that sadness and turn it into light energy so that Taurus no longer has to feel that sadness as they go through the month of August or any time in their life. And can you please send in some light energy into the colon and throughout the month of August as Taurus is going through their day, if you can continually just release that and send light energy into the colon, I would appreciate that very much, and so would Taurus. Breathe in. And breathe out. The next one that we're going to do is panic that's been hiding in the liver. So I want you to think of something that makes you panicky. Probably the same things that make you sad. You know, probably the loss of something, being alone, being forsaken, forgotten, those types of things. So breathe in. And grab all of the panic that you can out of your liver and breathe out. Breathe in. Grab more of it that you can and breathe out. Archangel Michael, I ask that you take this panic and you turn it into light energy so that nobody in this earth or this planet has to deal with that type of panic that Taurus felt, and that Taurus no longer has to feel it as well. And we want to thank you for coming to this experience with us, and thank you for allowing us to have the opportunity to do this. I thank Archangel Michael, your spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit that were here surrounding you and loving you as you did this short little meditation today, and God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit as well. And I appreciate all of that. Well, Taurus, I mean, that was pretty much about it. Come back to this video as many times as you need to. You can also go to any of the meditations if you want to release trapped emotions of something else. And I appreciate you being here. If you like this video or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Bye.